Hello, welcome to day one of the 20-minute workouts. I have 2 sets of weights. This is a total body workout. All right, we're going to start our timer in 3, 2, 1, start. And now we get our warm-up. So start with a march. Taking a few seconds here, finding some flat ground. Taking a little march, moving those arms and legs. Stepping side to side. Maybe pulling those arms back, opening through the chest, squeezing into the back. And changing it to a hamstring curl. Slightly different with the arms, a little bit more down, then straight back, but still back. And we'll take it into a squat. So steadying those feet, sitting the hips back. All right, we're going to take side lunges. Stepping out to one side. Your hips go back. Core stays engaged, back stays relatively flat. All right, taking a deadlift motion here. So knees are soft, we hinge at the hips. Remember, it's never about how low you go. Getting a little stretch in the hamstrings, a little strength as you come up. All right, from here, lunging. The hazards of working outside is the ground is not always flat. Taking those reverse lunges, taking your time. Remembering we're still here in the warm-up. And from here, we'll go ahead and do some step backs. Stepping up, reaching up. So we are going to do some potential burpees today. A modification is to use a chair, which there I will show. Oh, we've added a push-up. All right. So stepping out, stepping back, coming into a push-up. Remember, this can be done from the knees. I believe I show in the next one. Yep, knees down. All right, we are almost at our start time here. So last one, and come on up. Grab your weights. We are coming into a front squat. So squats in front on the shoulders, and we step back. We have 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest in this workout. So again, we sit those hips back, press on up. Choose your breathing pattern. I like inhale down, exhale up. But as long as you're breathing.
Rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Rest. All right, so our next one is a deadlift to upright row.
For 30 seconds.
So
3, 2, 1.
So we hinge.
Exercise 2.
We come on up and we pull up. Hinge, stand, pull. If you can make this one fluid motion, go for it. Or take your time. Remember, this is your pace. We have a set amount of time to work for. That's all.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
All right,
Rest.
quick rest. Coming up next is the one with the burpee.
Exercise 3 for 30 seconds.
I do have a modification that'll be coming up where you use a chair.
Exercise 3.
So stepping back, you can take a push-up or not. And then we're going to do a bicep curl. So step back, step up, and curl. Great job. And so if you choose that you don't want to use the chair, you could stick with bicep curls too.
3, 2, 1.
Whew.
Rest.
All right. So next we have skull crushers
Exercise 4
with
for
a
30
bridge.
seconds. 3.
So down on the ground, arms up, and then bend the
Exercise 4.
elbows, press up, and lift through those hips.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, rest. So our next move is a side plank with a row and reach, or a rolling plank with a row and reach. So here we go. So option to do it from the knees or the toes. So we want to pull and then press up and bring it in and down. So pull alongside that body. You can also think of it like our bow and arrow arm here.
Up next, rest for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
And those are our 5 moves. We have a 30-second rest, grab some water, and we're going to repeat those 3 more times. All right, getting ready to come back into it, starting with our front squat. Of course, option is to leave the arms beside you. Option always is to not use weights. As long as you're breathing and moving at your pace.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Really quick break. Next move, deadlift upright row.
2 for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Hinge, stand, lift. So those elbows stay above the wrists.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, and break. All right, next comes the burpees,
Exercise 3 for 30
push-up,
seconds.
and
3,
bicep curl. Yeah,
1.
lots of things. So remember,
Exercise 3.
you can use a chair. You can also take that push-up from the knees. If you're coming down to the ground. Oh, and or skip it, apparently. I just realized it. And curl.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, next we have that bridge with the skull crusher. So onto our back.
3.
I've switched my weights, but you don't have to.
Exercise 4.
Bend those elbows, press up. Lower the hips, lift them up. If you want, you can always hold a bridge. You could take the bridge out of it. Make it yours.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, resting. Next up is our rolling plank with the row and reach or row and press, however you want to think of that. So remember, you can be on your knees if that is better for you. You could also choose not to use weights. If we're rowing and reaching, keeping that weight in close.
Up next, rest for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Quick water break. It's quick though. I'm going to come back into those front squats. We're halfway through the workout. All right, grab those weights.
Up next.
Bring them up to the
Exercise 1 for 30
shoulders.
seconds. 3, 2, 1.
And let's squat.
Exercise 1.
Keep breathing.
Up next. Rest for
Inhale
10 seconds.
and exhale.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Quick rest, and we come into
Up
the
next.
deadlift with
Exercise
upright
2
row.
for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Inhale and exhale. Knees are soft.
Up next. Rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Rest.
Next comes our
Up next.
burpee push-up
Exercise 3 for 30
to
seconds.
bicep
3,
curl.
2,
And with a chair, without a chair,
Exercise 3.
bring the knees down. Totally critiquing myself here. I might have gone a little too heavy for my biceps. Stepping out, taking that push up, stepping up. And if you're using a chair, you
Up
maybe
next.
taking out the
Rest for 10
push up.
seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Great
Rest.
job. Next comes the bridge with the
Up
skull
next.
crushers.
Exercise 4 for 30
Glutes
seconds.
and triceps right here.
3, 2.
All right, press
1.
yourself on up.
Exercise 4.
Bend the elbows, press up. Lower the hips, lift the hips.
Up next. Rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Ooh, all right, coming
Up
into
next.
that
Exercise 5 for 30 seconds.
rolling plank,
3, 2.
setting up in your
1.
plank. Remembering to
Exercise
engage
5.
the core.
Up next. Rest for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. 30-second rest. Grab water if you need, and then we're on to our final round. Let's grab those weights if you're using them.
Up next. Exercise 1 for 30 seconds.
Bring them up to
3,
the shoulders if
2,
that's what works for
1.
you. And here we
Exercise
go.
1.
Squat back. This is the last round, so we might be getting tired, so do what you can.
Up
Drop
next.
the weight if
Rest
you
for 10
need.
seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Quick rest.
Up next.
We come into
Exercise
our
2 for 30
deadlift
seconds.
with upright rows.
3,
Soften
2,
the knees, engage
1.
the core. Here we go.
Exercise 2.
Hinge, stand and pull.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Whew,
Rest.
quick break. Getting ready to go back
Next,
into our
exercise 3 for 30 seconds.
burpee push-up bicep curls.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 3.
Just a few more.
Up
Oh,
next,
maybe
rest
just
for
one
10
more.
seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, quick change over to
Next,
come into the bridge with
exercise 4 for 30
triceps with skull
3,
crushers.
2, 1. Exercise 4. Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. And coming into our final
Up
move
next,
of this workout,
exercise 5 for 30 seconds.
setting back up for those rolling planks
2,
with the row and the
1.
reach.
Exercise 5.
And knees or toes, you can change your mind as you go.
Up next, cool down for 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Cool
Right.
down.
Whew, great job. All right. Come to a seat since we're already pretty much on the ground, and let's give a quick stretch to those wrists, pressing the fingertips back, palms up, and then pressing the fingertips back. Switching sides. And from here, extending your right leg out, and inhale, reach up and over, stretching inner thighs, side body, and then do a little turn so you're facing your leg. Gonna get into your lats a little bit more. And then coming back to the side and then folding over that front leg. Coming on up. Bring your right leg in, send your left leg out. Inhale, right arm reaches up, and then exhale over. And take that little turn so you are facing your leg. Continue to reach towards the toes. And then coming back to the side, lifting up, and then folding over that front leg or that bent leg. All right, coming on up, and extend both legs out, then cross left over right, bend the right leg if that feels good for you, and give a little stretch to those glutes. And releasing that, switching to the other side. So left leg out, right leg crosses over, flexing the foot. And if there's space, bending that left leg. Moving the hips closer or further from the foot as needed.
20-minute workouts completed in 3, 2, 1.
All right, letting it
Timer
go.
is complete.
You can give those knees a bit of a bounce. Cross the legs. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale on up. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, bringing the hands behind, opening through heart center. Releasing the hands, inhaling up one more time, exhaling, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me for day 1.